What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we're back here doing the live Yankee game as usual. Lost access to the Jet game, but who cares? The Jets lost access to that game too. What a joke. So we're in here now. We're going to do the Yankees, who are already kicking ass 10-1. 10-1 Yankees. What is going on with that? So that should be able to pick up all the Jet fans as long as you are a Yankee fan. We'll be able to pick that up, and the Jets are going to try to be forgotten about the rest of this day, even though I'm going to be ripping on them for this whole time. That's for sure. This has actually been really, really bad day for them. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep this basement rolling to 1,000 subs. I'm still getting set up here. But, man, you guys, I don't know if you guys watch that disgusting trash or not, but Yankees right now are up 10-1, which is outstanding because they need to be killing the Rays. They need to keep pushing them back. Get them back to 5.5 games out of first. That would be great because they were up as close as 3.5 with 2 in the loss column the other day. So here we go. Gonzalez is up right now. Raleigh, your prediction was way off, brother. Way off, man. Yes, I know. And welcome into the basement again, bro. I lost everything. Lost everything during the Jet game. And you know what? Who cares anyway? Because the Jets suck. It's the same movie I've been watching every single year. And every single year they tell us the Jets will be different this year. What we saw out there was not different. Frank, very ugly first Sunday's games. Yes, I agree, Frank. 100%. I lost the Jet game. I was halfway into it, doing the live earlier, and then I lost everything again. Whatever the case, it did me a favor from being on here flipping out because the Jets, as usual, looked as great as they always look. Right? Defense was ready to play. The offense wasn't. No, it's just like the same thing we've been watching over and over. This new offensive line, right? Whatever. And it's not just Becton and Dwayne Brown missing the game today for that one side. It's the whole freaking line was collapsing. Yeah, they were stopping Lamar the first half. No joke, man. They were definitely stopping Lamar the first half. The defense came to play. The Jets' defense is not the problem this year. The Jets' defense is not the problem this year. It's going to be the offense, apparently. You know? I mean, I don't know. What do you do next week? Start Mike White? I don't know. There was nothing on the offense. Nothing. 9 points? At least they're not even competitive. They weren't even competitive today. Weren't even competitive. What a joke. Well, at least the Yankees got a rain delay so we can do this game. The Yankees are up 10-1 in the third inning. It's probably going to get a lot of guys probably still watching football right now. Frank, I see your Eagles. Eagles held on against the Lions, 38-35. I see that. Gunnar, what's up, man? Welcome into the basement. Another regular cellar dweller accounted for, man. The Jet game went, again, I'll be saying 100 times, it went down on me. I didn't get access. The Jets themselves didn't have access, man. The Jets were horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Yeah, I guess we're going to need Zach Wilson back. You're going to need him in there. Need a mobile quarterback. And Flacco at times, man, just the line crumbled, man. This guy isn't mobile. The line crumbled. And what's the problem with starting Mike White right now anyway? Mike White had a really good game against the Bengals last year. He bombed against Buffalo the week after that, but it's Buffalo. And then the next week against the Colts, I think he was the Thursday night game. I think he did pretty poorly in that. But, I mean, what are we going to do, man? It's Jets football, man. Same movie. Every year, same movie. Don't worry, guys. It'll get better. Same movie. Been watching this game for 4 decades, man. Same game. But a win's a win, Frank. That's right. A win is a win, man. You guys had a rough one there with the Lions. But, 38-35, you pulled it out. Got the win. The Yankees were in a rain delay, so that's why I decided why not. I got this thing back up and running, so let's just do the game. Let's do the Yankee game, even though probably everybody's watching NFL Sunday. Probably watching all the football games right now, so probably won't be a lot of us in here today. But bottom of third, 10-1. Ray, this is a very important series for the Yankees. Very important for them to keep rolling in first place and stay on track. That's exactly what's going on. But like I said, man, just not good stuff, man. And like I said, I've been having some computer issues here as well. So, yeah, Steelers. We were watching that Bengals Steelers, man. That's what competitive football looks like. I have to watch other teams to see what competitive football really looks like, because I don't know it as a Jet fan. I don't know what that looks like. What it looks like to know you're going to go out like the next week. Jets probably going to get killed by the Browns next week too. And what's sad is that defense of ours is ready to play. You know, the defense, our Jets defense was ready to play. They came out ready to play, and they were containing Lamar. They were ready to kick ass today, ready to play. And this is what we get. Why does no one want to win? I don't know, dude. Gunner, I don't know. The Jets have a losing culture, a losing attitude, losing everything. You change the players, man. It's just the same crap. Same crap. Every freaking I'm going to do a review on that game, and it's going to be an ugly one. It's going to be an ugly one. That's cool. Yeah, you guys see each other in other streams. You got to be like, oh, what's up, fellow cellar dweller? What's up, cellar dweller? You got to call each other out in other streams. Yep. Call each other out when you see each other in there. Yo, fellow cellar dweller, what's up? No one else will know what you're talking about. No one else in those streams that aren't part of the basement, they aren't going to know what you're talking about. You guys be yelling cellar dweller to each other. Cellar dwellers. That's it. Well, anyway, the Yankees going into the fourth inning up 10-1. 10-1. The Yankees in 3 innings have scored more than the Jets could in an entire game. Baltimore is that good, though. Flacco just has no running game. Yeah, Frank, I mean, I didn't expect the Jets to really beat Baltimore. You know, of course, you go in hoping for the upset. So I will sit here and say that, yes, I was expecting them to upset. You know what I was really expecting? For them to be competitive. Just be competitive. They weren't even competitive. Again, another embarrassing loss. Why couldn't they lose, 24-7? It's so bad that as a Jet fan, we're hoping for better looking losses. That's what. Can you believe that Jet fans are looking for better looking losses? Better looking losses. That's how bad the Jets are, is that the Jet fans hope for better looking losses. Can you look better in your loss? When you get your ass kicked, can you look better in that ass kicking? Wow, we don't even ask a lot. Don't even ask a lot. And here I am on here, and I don't even want to be on here, to be honest with you guys. I don't even want to be on here doing this right now either. That's how ugly, how excited we were about the NFL season coming back, and you Buffalo fans have every reason to be excited. We come back here and look like trash. So the Yankees got in a rain delay, so I said, let me take my Jet jersey off, put the Yankees back on, and get on here and see what's up. Yep. Oh, by the way, let's see who did win that. Rock and Pam, thank you very much. I don't have much. I have a lot of angry, negative energy. I don't even want to be on here right now. The final score is 24-9. Let's see. Gunner, you 24-9. You had 21-10, so that's an 11-point difference. And Michael Jeremiah would have been, let's see. Oh no, Michael Jeremiah, there would have been a 13-point difference there. You had 21-10, 13-point difference. You had an 11-point difference. Michael Jeremiah did 20-17, so he was the closest one to 24-9. (21-10). 21-10 is an 11-point difference. 24-9 is a 13-point difference. Actually, wait a minute. You might have won, Gunner. Hold on. New England looked like they didn't even show up. Isn't that great, Frank? I'm going to make sure I text my family in Boston about how New England, without Josh McDaniels, which I've been saying all along, they will not have an offense. They won't be that good this year. They're going to be fighting the Jets for last place, the Patriots. Patriot fans really believe that their team is still elite. Can you imagine that? They still think their team is elite. They're not elite. What's up, Bruin? What's up, Bruin? Jets. Woo, woo, woo. Same movie. What's happening, brother? Well, we lucked out with the Yankees having a rain delay because now they're in the fourth inning. They're kicking ass, 10-1. Let's see. I'll tell you in a minute who actually won that $25 gift card. 24-9 was a 13-point difference. Gunner, you were 21-10, so you had an 11-point difference. And Jeremiah was 20-17. He had a 3-point difference. So I would think there's a 13-point difference in the game. Yours was 11, Gunner. 20-17 Ravens. He was 3. Huh. All right. Well, just found out my business email had been hacked. Give all the winners the store phone number. Leave a message if I can't answer. Okay, Frank. I will do that, Frank. You got it, brother. Love to see the Yankees playing like this. Hell yeah, Bruin. Hell yeah. They're killing it right now. And they got Wandy Peralta out there pitching, who's pitching pretty well. I like Peralta, man. He's a good guy out of the bullpen. Seriously, really good guy out of the bullpen. Andy, another regular cellar dweller accounted for. Well, my Braves was in first place for a day, and they say the Mets say you can have it. You gave it right back after one day, but you made it for a day. Anybody else new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep the basement rolling. Yep, so that's what's up. That is what's up. Gunner, you still in the room, Gunner? Working on the email. Yankees showed up to play ball today. Hell yeah, they did. They need to be showing up to play ball. They showed up yesterday, and they need to show up today. They need to keep showing up. They need to keep showing up. Yep. Gunner, you won the $25 gift card, Gunner. Gunner, you still in the house? You won the $25 gift card to the Sports Cave, Deptford Mall, New Jersey. I'm going to give you Frank's phone number. You got to email. Yeah, Gunner, you won. You won the $25 gift card to the Sports Cave, bro. You got it. It's yours. Gunner, take this number down. Gunner, you got to email me, and I'll give you Frank's information, and you can call him. Email me right here. Gunner, right there. You see it? Johnny Basement 430 at Gmail. Email me. I'll email you all of Frank's information, how to get a hold of him. $25 gift card towards sports memorabilia, cards, jerseys, whatever. Whatever. He's got it all. It's a great store. He's a great guy, good friend of mine. And we'll get you in touch with him. So, Gunner, email me so I can give you all the information to get a hold of Frank. And you can pick out whatever you want online and get it sent to you, sent to where you're at, okay? Congratulations, Gunner. You won that, man. And it's a great store. I promise you, man. It's a great store. Really good store. I don't know, Stanley. And Stanley, welcome into the basement, brother. Good to see you back in here. I don't know what happened to Herman, man. They haven't said anything yet. So you got to assume he got injured. I just don't know on what yet. And I'm about to look that up because they haven't really given me much word on here about what's going on. Yo, Yankee Kyle, what is going on? Another regular in the basement, man. What's going on, Yankee Kyle? Looks like the Yankees are kicking ass. We showed up today. We're on fire again. 20 runs so far in the last 2 games. Come on, man. Bottom of the 4th inning, 10-1. Forget about the Jets. Forget the Jets. The Jets forget about the Jets. Yep. Yeah, I'm looking up Herman right now. Anybody else new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep the basement rolling. We're almost at 1,000 subs. Almost at 1,000 subs. We're getting there. Well, the Yankees are on fire. This is the first half Yankees showing up. This is the first half Yankees showing up. Yeah, Mark. Mark, welcome back in. Mark is our New York Met fan resident here, but he's also a Jet fan, so we share the same pain in that area. Mark, I lost the Jet game earlier, man. And I lost it as usual. Everything went down. You guys are used to that. Why did things go down? Because we're in the basement. And that's what happens when you're still in the basement. Basement things happen. Basement problems happen. Cellar problems happen. And that's what happened earlier. The Jets are what freaking out. The Jets suck, dude. I've had enough of this crap too, Mark. Jets are major frauds. All right, Gunnar, I'll email you back after the game, man. After this game is over, I'll email you all that info right back, okay? You're going to email, I'll get you right back. I'll get you all the info after this live stream is done. I'll email you right back, Gunnar. The Jets lost 24-9, Bruin. 24-9. The Jets defense did show up. They did show up. They actually contained Lamar for the first half. They were there to play, but the Jets offense was not there to play. They weren't there to play. 9 points. At least be competitive. Like I said, Jet fans at this point ask for better looking losses. Better looking losses. We look bad. We look like the same freaking Jets we look like year in and year out. Year in, year out. It'll be different, guys. It'll be different. No, it's not. Same movie. 24-9. But on a bright note, the Patriots look like crap. The Patriots look like crap, which is what we all expected anyway. All expected that anyway. So, yeah, Mark, the Mets, I mean, they've been killing it today, yesterday too, but you're right. They blew a 10.5 game lead, and I'm not even talking trash. I'm just saying the Yankees and the Mets have blown major first place leads. Major first place leads blown by the Mets and the Yankees. Both of them should be humiliated the way they've been playing lately. Seriously. Oh, I thought Cabrera there for a minute. The minute he hit it, it looked like it might have been going. Yep. I hear you on that, Mark. Like we said, man, you remove the M and you put the J in front of the ETS. It's the same concept. The amount of missed or blocked game-winning field goals today is crazy. I know. I saw a few of them. Tried to, I saw some of them, man. That's kind of crazy. But you know, the Jets weren't part of that. No one had to worry about getting a game-winning field goal against the Jets. You know, they had it locked up. Second half came around, and you just can't. The defense is on the field too much. Too much. Too much, man. It's just going to be. But it'll be nice to see the Patriots battling for last place with the Jets. That'll be the bright point. Yep. So the anyway, Yankees are killing it right now. Yankees look like they got it going on. Yesterday, 10 runs. They already got 10 runs now. They have knocked the Rays silly the last 2 games. This one yesterday and today. They have knocked them silly. That's the way it should go. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. That's it. That's it. They got this should just be in cruise control the rest of this game. I'm trying to find out what happened to Herman, and I'm not getting much information. They pulled him after 1 inning, and he's been pitching. He probably will be hurt because he's been pitching really well lately. Everybody on the Yankees that's been playing well has been getting hurt. So, of course, Herman, when he was pitching poorly, didn't get hurt. When he's pitching great, let's see what they got something up here now. Who's winning tonight? Bucks, right? Bucks winning tonight. Yeah, Mark, let's see. Angel Hernandez tried to screw the Mets today. Yup, not this year. I gave up on the Jets when Flacco threw that IT. I know. You almost expect like Wilson probably would have thrown an interception also, though. Flacco is what? Why didn't they just like play Mike White? Like, what's the problem with playing Mike White? He had a great game last year and he had a bad game last year, right? Why not just play him? He's younger. He's been around a little bit, and I don't even know what to expect out of him. But Flacco's done, man, right? Isn't Flacco done? Isn't Flacco kind of done? Right? I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? I'm a 4-decade Jet fan. How smart could I be? My new Bills jersey is on its way. Nice. Who do you got? Who'd you get, Gunner? Got a Josh Allen or a Diggs? Who'd you get? Nobody, everything on here is not giving me anything on Domingo Germán. Just saying Domingo Germán was pulled out. Domingo Germán out of game after 14 pitches. I'm not getting any updates yet. There's no updates on Germán. I don't know. Matt Milano, nice. Nice, man. That's good. You're lucky to be a Bills fan, man. You can watch your team kick ass all year. I don't even know what I don't even remember what that feels like. I don't remember what that feels like. What does that feel like to have a team that you know is going to win all the time? I mean, I knew it as a Yankee fan for years. I know what it's like. But I'm talking about a football team. I haven't seen the Jets do anything since 2010. 2015, we won 10 games. But we still missed the playoffs because we had to win that last game against Buffalo, who wasn't good, and we couldn't do that. And by the way, 2015 is also the last year the Jets had a quarterback start week 1 and go the whole season without getting hurt. And that was Ryan Fitzpatrick of all people. Ryan Fitzpatrick is the last Jets quarterback to start and finish the season without anybody else starting. Since then, forget it. Flacco starting today is the 7th different quarterback in the last 7 seasons to start opening day for the Jets. 7 different ones in 11 years. Jets football, baby. Take flight. Take flight. Unreal. Disgusting joke. But anyway, the Yankees are really doing well. Just got to keep it rolling this month. Just keep it rolling this month, man. That's it. TJ Watt likely tore his pec, unfortunately, to start his season. Really? TJ Watt tore his pec? He's going to be out for a long time. Isn't that like a season-ending injury, depending on how bad it is? That's a big deal. That's at least 6 to 8 weeks minimum. That's a huge loss. So the Steelers actually pulled that one out, right? The Steelers won that game in overtime, double overtime, whatever it was. I saw the guy hit the goalpost when he kicked that first field goal in overtime. He missed it. He hit the goalpost. Isn't that funny? But I figured, man, like the Bengals, I got a feeling might have a letdown season this year. Who knows? Who knows? It's crazy. That is crazy. But, I'm really curious to see what happened to Germán. That's what's holding me up right now. Mark says, I will pay no attention to the Jets. My Mets are in a pennant race for the first time since 2016, and I will not waste my time on that excuse of a football team. See you at the end of October, Jets. Well, there you go, Mark. I mean, I can't blame you, man. I'm gonna be here watching the Jets every week. I'm gonna watch the Jets, and I'm gonna be punished every week. I'm gonna do it. I hear you. The Mets. You're a Met fan. You finally got a team that's competing and is going to be in the pennant race. And I really still feel the Mets are going to go into the NLCS versus the Dodgers for an incredible series for everybody to see. I think you guys are going to be all right. So the Mets, I wouldn't worry about it, but I don't blame you. Your Mets are finally in a pennant race. They're finally around fighting their asses off at the end of the season here. It's something to watch. So why would you let the Jets interfere with that? I agree with you there. Even though I'll still be watching the Jets will always take precedent in my life, and I don't know why. Raleigh, Joe Burrow with 4 picks and 1 fumble. I know, man. Isn't that great? Listen, I'm not even being a hater because I like seeing the teams that have been on the bottom forever. I like seeing them start to win and start to do things out there, like they've done. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I feel for the Bengals and the Bills and all these teams that have turned it around. I think it's great. I think it's outstanding to have some good parity in the NFL. But the Jets don't want to be a part of that. No, the Jets want to stay as a bottom feeder for the rest of the time. They just want to be bottom feeders. That's all the Jets want to do. They want to be the lowest 5 of the league and just play like a bunch of people that are unmotivated and don't give a crap. That's just what it seems like. Gunner, their O-line looked just as bad as last year. Proof spending big money in free agency doesn't always work. And it's not just the money in free agency, Gunner. They have draft picks in there too. Vera Tucker is a draft pick. He's supposed to be like a really, really great lineman. You know, Becton was a draft pick. He gets hurt all the time. Connor McGovern's been with us a couple of years now. He was a free agent signing. Lakin Tomlinson was a free agent signing from the 49ers, right? Other teams that spend money, it works for. The Jets, it doesn't matter. You could put Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, in Jets colors, and all of a sudden they won't know how to win. I promise you. I truly believe that. Truly believe that. Ha ha. Stanley comes in with who took the over-under on who was going to score more, the Yankees or the Jets. We should have done that. We should have done that. Who's gonna score more points, the Yankees or the Jets? Boy, that would have been a great one, huh? Good one, Stanley. I like that. I like that. Nice play, IKF. Oh, Gunner, you were talking about the Bengals O-line, but it's true for the Jets. See how, even though I misunderstood what you were saying, see how it all worked out anyway? It all worked out anyway. Anything you guys say that's poor about a football team, I just assume you're talking about the Jets. So when I answer with the Jets, even though you weren't talking about them, it still fits anyway. Because if you're talking about poor play in the NFL, the Jets are always a part of that conversation. They're always a part of that conversation. And it is amazing that the Bengals went to the Super Bowl with that horrendous offensive line. Horrendous line. They still went to the Super Bowl with that. What did he get sacked like 9 times in the Super Bowl? I think he got sacked 7 or 8 times the week prior, or 2 weeks prior in the AFC Championship game, I believe. Like I said, I'm a 4-decade Jet fan. How smart could I be? Passable, what's going on, brother? Good to see you back in the basement, man. You're in good spirits. I won 1,100 on FanDuel. Damn, man. What's for lunch? Pessible's buying dinner, guys. Looks like Pessible's buying dinner for everybody, man. Good for you, brother. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Good for you. Wow. Steaks on Pessible. Now we got Trevino. This is just going to be bullpen central here. We just walk the guy. That's all right. Yankees are going to be fine today. The Broncos don't cover. I lost $125 this week. Yeah. Like I said, I think the Broncos are finishing last in their division. It's not even that I think they're not, doesn't think that I don't think they're a good team. I think the other teams in their division are just that much better. The Raiders, the Chargers, and the Chiefs, they're just that much better than Denver. Denver doesn't have the team to compete with those teams. I just don't believe it. They're going to finish in last, and they might have 7, 8 wins and finish in last. I don't know. They might have 9 and finish in last. But the other teams in that division, they're the best. They're the best division, at least in the AFC. The Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs, and Broncos. I mean, what teams are better than them collectively? Come on, here we go. First and second now. There's 2 outs. I don't want to see the Rays even look like. I know it's 10-1. I don't want to see 10-5, 10-6 start creeping around. Around the 7th, 8th inning, all of a sudden it becomes a 4-run game. They're first and second right now with 2 outs. I just want to see. Don't even give up 1 run. Get out of this inning, please. At least the Braves are losing. Yeah, Mark. Gunner, I picked the Broncos, Colts, and Saints to all cover their spreads. Saints and Colts both didn't. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. Yeah, that's not good, Gunner. It always happens like that, man. You're going to have a team or two that's just not going to do it, man. It's just not going to do it for you. Apparently, that doesn't happen to Pessible, though. Pessible hit 1,100 on FanDuel. That's what we're talking about, man. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep the basement rolling. Keep it rolling. Even though the pathetic Jets don't keep anything rolling, you guys keep the basement rolling. The Jets are stuck down here, too, in the basement. Scott, welcome back into the basement. Scott, 2 days in a row. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 days in a row. And 2 days in a row, the Yankees scoring 20 runs total. Obviously not together. But the Jets, that would have been great. Stanley brought that up. We should have had an over-under who was going to score more, the Jets or the Yankees. The Yankees would have won that because the Jets are pathetic, despicable, trash. They're garbage. They lie to us every year in, year out. Oh, it's going to get better. It's going to be better. Don't look at wait till you see our line. Boy, our line can block. Man, wait till you see the receivers we got. Man, wait till you see them. Wait till the Jets offense gets on the field. Watch out. Our field goal kicker is good. How about that? Field goal kickers, he's got it down. And our punter's got it down, man. Those are our two best players on offense right there. Punter and a field goal kicker. What a joke. What a disgrace. Same crap, different year. The only blessing today is that the Patriots lost too. And they lost badly. They look bad. It's expected. They're not going to be good. So they'll be battling for the AFC East basement, the Jets. Oh, yeah, Pittsburgh won the battle but lost the war, Scott. You are 100% correct. TJ Watt down with a major injury, man. That's a big-time loss. A tie first week of play already. Who tied? I haven't been looking at the scores now. I'm doing the Yankee game. Who tied? Who tied today? $1,900 in the Super Bowl. Gunner, man, I got to hang out with you guys. You guys got all the money. This isn't the 2002 Buffalo Bills. Yeah, no, definitely not. The Bills are going to win the whole. They have no reason not to win. The Colts Texans tied 2020. Wow. Wow. A tie just throws everything off when it comes to the playoffs and all that crap. It throws everything off. That saved you, though, Pessible, huh? Colts and Houston tied. That saved you. Okay, cool. Wow. Tie games just throw a wrench in everything when it comes to placement in the playoffs. Even with the new system, it's probably got to, allowing more teams in. I always feel that new system came along to help the Cowboys get into playoffs every year. It's unfortunate that whenever the Mets season comes to a close, I have a pathetic football team to lay back on. That's right. Should have been a Bills fan since the start. Mark, I'll tell you what, I don't know if you're into basketball or not, but when baseball season's over, all I have to look forward to is the Jets and the Knicks. Those are my two big things. And the Knicks are actually worse than the Jets in the past 20 years. The Knicks are worse than the Jets. You got to really try hard to be worse than the Jets. And they are. The Knicks, the last 20 years, have been worse than the Jets. It's awful. Absolutely awful. That is very true, Mark. Well, the Bills, if you had been a Bills fan from the start, you would have had a lot of letdowns too, man. The Bills just became good the last couple of years, but they were as bad, if not worse, than the Jets were the last, 20 years. Before 2017, when they started to show signs of life again, and then off year in 2018, then 2019, so on, when Josh Allen came around, and then the Bills had the nerve to build a team around him. You draft a guy you want to be a franchise quarterback, and then turn around and build a team around him. What a concept. Someone should tell the Jets about that. Oh, yeah, well, I got to talk about our best offensive player, Scott. Our best offensive player is Braden Mann, our punter. It's the best guy, and I said it yesterday before the Jets. That's our best player, is our punter. He tries to put our defense in better positioning down the field. Yep. Flacco ranked 4th in passer ratings. Oh, great. Good. At least we got that to hang our hat on. Oh, of course they need new owners, Scott. The Dolan's actually worse than the Johnsons. Johnsons are a joke. And Dolan, he owns the New York Rangers also, by the way. I think what they actually are doing with the Knicks this year is what they did with the Rangers. They're building on youth. They're building on their youth like the Rangers did. The Knicks' best move they made is the one they didn't make with Donovan Mitchell. They wanted R.J. Barrett. They wanted Mitchell Robinson. They wanted either Toppin or Quickly, right? They wanted one of those two along with Barrett and Robinson and draft picks. The Knicks didn't do it, which they shouldn't do that. That's a really dumb trade, and that's something the Knicks normally might have done. They didn't do it. Yep. That's crazy, man, but that's true. And R.J. Barrett is only the 5th player in NBA history. NBA history to before age 22 scored 3,000 points, 1,000 boards, and 200 3-pointers before age 22. Joining names like Kobe Bryant and LeBron. And Luka and somebody else, and I forget who the 4th person is. Yeah, Woody Johnson they're awful. Yep. So, yeah, I should send smoke signals, should send whatever. But the fans tell them, and all the Jets do, what the Jets ownership does to make us distracted from how bad the team are is come out with really cool new black and green jerseys and the new black stealth helmet that we're going to be wearing this year in 3 games at home, so we can distract the fans about how freaking bad they are, what a joke and lies that we're told every year, that they come out with really cool new jerseys and helmets that we can get all excited about. Quick, what's up, man? Another regular cellar dweller in the building, in the basement. What's going on, Quick? Another exciting day for the Jets, but the Yankees are crushing it right now, 10-1. And the Mets killed it today too, which I know they're hanging on it by a thread for first place. They blew a 10.5 game lead. A 10.5 game lead, they blew one. The Yankees are blowing one. But now they're ready to push the Rays to 5.5 back, man. This is what the first half Yankees looked like. This is what the first half Yankees looked like when they were 61-23. As I told you guys, since the second half started, the Orioles have been the best team in the American League East, and the Yankees have been dead last since the second half started, man. That's how bad it's been. So seeing them come out looking like the first half Yankees has been great. Harrison Bader has just started his rehab assignments. He'll be coming back. Once he gets back on the field with his gold glove, Aaron Hicks will never see the field or the bat ever again. Aaron Hicks should never play again. We got young guys that can play the outfield anyway. Look at Cabrera. Cabrera's killing it on the outfield, third, short, second, wherever you put this kid. You got Peraza up now. You got Miguel Andujar, who can play infield and outfield also. There's no reason to play Hicks. So when Bader comes back, that's going to be good. There's not much else on the injury updates when it comes to Matt Carpenter, who does have a walking boot on his foot now, but as I understand it, he can't put a lot of weight on it. I said this yesterday. So you probably won't expect him back to the playoffs. Benintendi, broken wrist, probably playoffs. Severino might be back next week. Luis Severino actually might be back next week. He's already rehabbing. Efros, I think we're still a week away with him. There's a lot going. DJ, I don't know. He's like day to day. Rizzo with his back, he should be back soon too. So they've had a lot of major injuries, the Yankees, man. It's we can blame it, but you don't want to blame it fully because no one's feeling sorry for you anyway. Yeah, there's no pressure at all that they have to worry about right now. I'm answering you, Scott. There's no pressure that you guys don't have to worry about today. That's what's nice. You kicked ass on Thursday night, and now Sunday you don't have anything to worry about. You can kick back, watch all the other games. You already got your dominant win over the Rams on Thursday, and then you play the Titans next Monday night, which, by the way, I will be doing that game as well. So, and this time it'll stay on, unlike the Thursday night game. So I'll be doing that. Herman better not be hurt. I want to see if we have an update even yet. You got to give us something, man. They're not even telling me what happened. Not even happened. Let's see. Domingo Herman. Still nothing. Showing me the same things. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out at some point as this goes on. Anybody else new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep the basement rolling toward 1,000 subs. Yep. Keep the basement rolling. Good, Scott. Everybody should be in attendance. I'm going to be wearing my Jet gear, my loser Jet gear, doing the Bills game as I did Thursday, even though I lost all access to everything. So, and it happened again during the Jets game. I think the gods were looking out for me when they took me off the Jet game, doing that live today, because that was just turned out to be a disaster anyway. So, but whatever, we're up and rolling again. So the Yankees win today. That'll put them a good 5.5 games ahead of the Rays. It'll also keep them at a good pace going in. I think we're going to have when we play the Red Sox for 2 games next on Tuesday, which will, of course, we'll be back here doing that. So we got 2 games against the Sox, and I believe we have the Brewers after that, or the Pirates. But I can't even say about that we have any easy games coming up against anybody. Because what did we do against the A's when we had a 4-game series, a much-needed break, right? We split with them and then dropped 2 out of 3 to the Angels. So it doesn't really matter who the Yankees play. It's a weird team and a weird vibe you get from this team this season. Very weird second half. Very weird. You know, we come out when we're losing badly. We play the Blue Jays and Alex Manoah, one of the best pitchers in the game. We beat him, and then the next day we beat Max Scherzer. So, but you can't beat the Angels and you can't beat the Oakland A's. Like, I don't understand what goes on here. And Met fans that are in the room, you guys understand, because you dropped 3 out of 4 to the Nationals. How did the Mets drop 3 out of 4 to the Nationals? The Nationals are like the worst team in baseball. I mean, if they're not, they arguably are. And then you had a hard time with the Pirates, and now you're beating up on the Marlins, which you shouldn't be. But that lead, that 10.5 game lead, gone. Yankees 15.5 game lead, almost gone. Really bad. Yep, Monday night. That's right. They had major advantage. The Bills have a major advantage Monday night. And they also have the major advantage because they're the Bills, and there's no better team in the AFC than the Buffalo Bills. There's none. They have no excuses this year. The Bills need to win the whole thing. There's no excuses. None. They have the team. They have the experience. They've lost to Kansas City 2 years in a row in the playoffs. It's time to move beyond them. The Bills are better than the Chiefs this year anyway. They're better than everybody. There's nobody in the AFC that's better than the Bills. And it's hard-pressed to think in the NFC how many teams are really better than the Bills in the NFC. Not hard. I mean, how many teams can you think of that are better that you would think would beat the Bills? Maybe the Jaguars. The Jaguars seem to always beat the Bills. That's the team that seems to always beat the Bills, is the Jaguars. Every team has that one team that they can't beat. The Derek Jeter, Posada, those Yankee teams always had a hard time with the Devil Rays, when the Rays were the Devil Rays. And they wore that green and gray, whatever they had, man. And the Yankees always had the dominant Yankee teams always had a hard time with the Devil Rays. Every team has their team. It's weird. Has that one team they can't beat. It's usually a dominant team that always has problems with a basement team. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, Tampa maybe. Tampa should really beat Dallas tonight. I don't know what the big hype is with Dallas. Dallas is a regular season team that chokes in the playoffs year in, year out. Every year they look, oh, Dallas this, Dallas that. Then they get to the playoffs and see ya. See ya. Do you know Mark Sanchez? Mark Sanchez has more playoff wins than Romo and Prescott combined. True. And he's been to the championship game twice. And Romo and Dak have not even been there at all. Can you imagine that? Mark Sanchez has more playoff wins than Romo and Prescott combined. Let that sink in if you're a Cowboy fan. That is bad. Derrick Henry is only 9 for, wow. It's only 9 for 30 so far. Yeah, the Giants defense has shown up. They've shown up today. I think it's 13-0 Titans, right? But the Giants defense is there. It sounds like the Jet game all over again. The Giants have no offense, but their defense is there to play. So we got Marinaccio in now. It looks like every couple innings we're going to be switching pitchers, which is fine. It's a bullpen day. We're going to need a big outing tomorrow since we're using a lot of guys. We've already used Licky. Now we got Marinaccio in there. We've used Peralta. So there's been a lot of guys. So I'm really curious what Herman better not be seriously hurt. Now we want Herman playing for us because Herman has been doing really well his last few starts. He's been pitching really well. And I really believe the catapult for him was when he was up against Max Scherzer and he shut the Mets team down. The Mets have they're one of the top teams in the league. And Germán shut him down. He shut him down. The Yankees won that game. And since then, Germán was pitching well before then, but I think that was a real catalyst for this season for him because that was the best team he had gone up against and beaten. So we don't want to see Germán hurt. That's basically what I'm getting at. That's basically what I'm getting at. We don't want to see Germán hurt. Can't afford for anybody else to be hurt, but every good player on this team gets hurt. And yet we're still in the lead. Even through the slump, the 10-18 August, 10-18 in August. That's behind us now. September's a new month. We're going to get a lot of our guys back. We're going to go into the playoffs as strong as we were in that first half. Oh, man, wait till we have it back to where it was with Judge and Stanton and Rizzo and Matt Carpenter. Come on, man, get him, get him. All right, there we go. Let's keep it rolling. I don't want to see any runs scored. None, 0. I want it to be 10-1. I don't want to see 10-4, 10-5, 10-1. Let's keep this thing going. Keep it going. Guys, new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep the basement rolling. We're almost at 1,000 subs. We're going to keep it moving toward there. We talk about the basement mentality. Everything starts in the basement, and you work your way out with short-term goals. And our short-term goal was that 1,000 subs. You guys make this channel happen, not me. You guys make it happen. Without you, I'd be talking to myself, which I would be too, because I'd be cursing the TV out watching that Jet game. Oh, that's a hit. That's scoring a run. That's an easy double right there, right down the line. Come on, man. Don't start. See? Now it's 10-2. I don't want to see come the 8th inning 10-6, 10-7. You don't want to see anything like that. 10-2 is still a humongous lead in the 6th inning with 1 out. But you don't want to see him start chipping away because now they got another guy in scoring position right now after that double. Got another guy in scoring position. Another single makes it 10-3. See what I mean? That's what I'm talking about right there. So let that be the only run they give up. And that went right down the line. Right down the line. So let's keep this thing rolling. Come on, Marinaccio. You're one of our better relievers too, man. We expect more out of you than this. Much more out of you than this. And this is good, man. The Yankees are letting people know, we're still around. We're still the New York Yankees. That's it. Still around. Strike 2. Good. Come on, Marinot. Get him out. Oh, man. Charge my phone. Been on that thing all day. Derrick Henry's on. I already saw that, Gunnar. Okay. Come on, kid. Let's go, man. So what are we thinking? The Dodgers look like they're rolling. The Dodgers are rolling, but when they played the Mets, they have not done well against the Mets this year. I think the Mets lead that series this year. I think they do. The Yankees right now, the Astros are going to really be the problem again. For the year they cheated and everybody got on them, the Astros still are pulling it out. I don't think they only have 2 or 3 guys left on that cheating team. Here we go, another single, and he's going to score. He's going to score 10-3. I just said this. Keep giving up these little bloop hits. You guys go from first to second. Next bloop hit, scores another run, 10-3 now. Yeah, it's still 7-run lead, but you see how they start chipping away each inning? This is the last thing we want to see right now. After that Jet disaster today, the last thing I need to see is the Yankees choke away a 10-1 lead. They're just getting these little bloop shots, those annoying no man's land shots. No man's land. Little shots go right past the infield, but right before the outfield. Man on first now, still only 1 out. Marinaccio really is one of our best relievers that come out of the bullpen, man. So Clark Schmidt's another one. He's warming up right now. We expected to get a couple innings out of Marinaccio. Now he probably won't. Can you imagine the Yankees are at a point, really, and they're still at a point to where it was unthinkable, unfathomable. There we go. How about, there's a word, unfathomable, unfathomable, unfathomable. There's a word for the basement. That the Yankees would even be considered to have to maybe fight for a wild card spot. And you know what? That's where they are right now. They're barely head above water. There you go, kid. Good pitch. That was a nice fastball. Blew right by him. Strike this dude out. No more runs, no more hits. Let's go. Keep it at 10-3. Those kind of games happen, you know. We know those kind of games happen. They do happen. Shrug them out. Why don't? All right, good. Gunner, Christian Watson dropped his first career target. Probably would have been a TD. Really? Oh, man. That's painful. You're going to learn, you know, those things are going to happen, man. You're going to learn from stuff like that, you know? Wow. I'll be looking at those highlights all later on when this game is over, man. We'll be done. There's no anything on tomorrow, so I won't be on tomorrow. There's no Yankee game. They'll be back on Tuesday versus the Red Sox. That's when I'll be back on. Yeah, so tomorrow's a day off. Won't be doing anything tomorrow. Any shockers today? Any wins? Any team win today that shouldn't have won? Any horrible teams beat a great team? I haven't seen all the scores yet today. I haven't seen them all. I saw some of the close ones. I saw the Bengals-Steelers one. I saw the Eagles having a rough time with the Lions. I saw the score to that, 38-35. Patriots looked like crap, which we expected, except for the Patriot fans that still think they're an elite team. Saw that. How's that not a strike, man? You can't give him that one. It's right on the corner. I'm still like all uptight and upset over that Jet game. Heck yeah, Quick. What a joke. Mad about the Jets. Of course, we're all suckered in every year. That's why I always said, what was my term that I said coming into this year? I'm cautiously optimistic. Cautiously optimistic. Why? Because I've been a Jet fan for 46 years. 46 years. So I've seen 82, 98, 09, 10 for our championship games. I wasn't even alive for the Super Bowl years. So I've seen 4 AFC championship games, and I've seen a whole lot of playoff years, and I've seen a whole lot of lies with promises that turned out to be lies. Shrug them out. There we go. Shrug them out. Judge, Stanton, Glaber coming up. So, yeah, we've been told plenty of lies, smoke and mirrors. The Jets are going to be different. I used to tell my father the same thing with my report cards. Hey, Dad, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But I'm going to do better next time. I'm going to try really hard on my next report card. I'm going to do my homework. I'm going to prepare. I got it going on. Then when push came to shove and that report card came in, like game day comes in for the Jets, all the lies get exposed. They all get exposed. That's what I was like growing up in my house. I lied all the time about the report card and said how much better it was going to get the next time. Wait till next report card. Wait till the next one, Dad. Just like the Jets, wait till next season. Game day, report card day. Lies exposed. No effort was made. Nothing happens. Same story. Same story, man. That's exactly what watching that New York Jets disgusting, disgraceful, shameful organization is all about. Losing mentality, losing atmosphere. Jordan Whitehead, all due respect to him, great safety, comes over from a championship team with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, winning attitude, winning culture. He's got the right mindset going on. It's like, dude, you're walking into a losing culture, a losing atmosphere. This team doesn't know how to win. They don't try to win. They don't look like they have a clue what's going on. Did I expect them to beat the Ravens? Are the Ravens a better team? Yes, the Ravens are a better team. Yes, I know in reality they probably were going to win today anyway. But damn, can the Jets show up? Can you show us something? Like the defense looked okay, but they're on the field the whole game. Can you show us something on offense? All this, hey, we got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. We got this scheme, that scheme. Mike LaFleur, oh man, wait do you see what he's got going on? What did we watch? What's going on? No blocking, interceptions, can't move the ball, punting, couple of field goals. Sounds like Jets football to me. Sounds like Jets football to me. Apparently, Green Bay isn't trying to cover Jefferson. He's 4 for 111 yards and 1 TD. Wow. He's 4 for 111 yards and 1 TD. Wow. Who's covering? Who's getting smoked over there? Rays coming back. Mark, I really that can't happen. That just can't happen. I can't handle that after the Jets debacle today. Happy times for Baltimore fans in every category. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, man, Judge's bat, he just took a swing. It came around and cracked the catches in the head. Caught him right in the head. Man, that sucks. His bat, his arms are so long. His bat came around and just whoop, knocked that catcher right in the head, man. You know that being a catcher is a rough position, man. First of all, crouching on your knees the whole game, and then the blocking the balls and then getting hit on foul balls into your face mask, getting hit by a bat being swung around too much like Judge just did. Everybody got excited. He just hit a fly ball. Everybody's looking for 56. 56, man. Listen, the Yankees are going for history with Aaron Judge. They're going for history with Aaron Judge with the Roger Maris chase of 61, right, which I believe he still will get to. And then we're going for the other side of history that they don't want to go for, which is blowing the biggest division lead in the history of the MLB. 15.5 game lead. The Yankees are really trying to avoid being the first team to blow the biggest division lead in the history of baseball. Because the original one was 15 games. We have 15.5. So 15 games was the original one that blew it. The Boston Braves, Miracle Braves, were the ones that came back from that. And the Yankees themselves came back from the 14-game deficit that they had against the Red Sox in 1970. And they went on to win the World Series. For anybody that cared to know. So anyway, once we get Rizzo protection back, Matt Carpenter, Benintendi, DJ, these are big people we're missing. Big-time people we're missing. But the Yankees still hold on to this lead, which they should. Will be 5.5 games ahead in first place again. Stanton is not running at all. You take your time, Yarborough. Stanton doesn't run anything out. He just jogs. Why even bother running down first base line at all if you're just going to jog? Right? He hit a little grounder back to the pitcher, went off toward the third base a little bit. So that he wasn't going to be safe even if he did leg it out. But my whole point is he didn't even bother legging it out. He just jogged. What is the point? Why run? Why run? Why run? And for all in that game one and that doubleheader against the Twins, everybody check that guy Guzman out and his wonderful effort that he made. That's probably why he's back in AAA, which I believe he's back down at AAA. We had the bases loaded, nobody out. If you guys remember, talking about not hustling and getting out of the way of the throw to home plate. He hits this weak grounder, okay? He's running down the first base line. He's in the runner's path. He's legally in the runner's path. First base for the Rays for the Twins picks it up, goes to throw it home. Guzman, being a gentleman that he is, ducks. He ducks so he would have a clear view of throwing it to home plate. So they get the out there, And then Guzman decides that he's just going to jog to first base because he should be able to get there before the catcher throws it back to first for the double play, right? Wrong, right? He was out by a mile. He didn't even buck. He ducks to make sure that the first baseman could get it home to the catcher in time for the first out. And then he jogs to first base and gets thrown out for the double play. And what did the Yankees score that inning? 0 runs. I tell you, man, you guys that are in here enough know one of my pet peeves is these guys not hustling down the first base line, just assuming that every play, just because it's in the infield, is going to be a smooth, clean play. Every one. They don't factor in bobbling the ball. Maybe the guy misses it, or maybe the infielder has to knock the ball down. That little extra second, half a second, give you that half a step that you made it to first instead of not. Jogging down that line is going to get you nothing. It's going to give guys time to make a mistake, bobble a ball, pick the ball up, dust it off, and throw it to first and still get you because you're jogging down the first baseline. I hate it. That's one of my pet peeves, man, is that thing. I can't stand seeing that. IKF, all the time, he hustles. He legs every one of those things out. Timmy LaCastro, guy can't hit at all. He legs them all out. He runs hard down the first baseline. There's a few of them on the Yankees that actually do it, but we have guys that don't do it. And a lot of teams have guys that don't do it. That's really bad in baseball. There's a lot of players that do not hustle. The beard policy needs to go. It's 2022. You can't be telling grown men what to do, and the Yankees need to grow up. I don't care about the beard policy, Mark. I care about them holding on to the division. I care about them holding on to the division. That's it. I do notice whenever Yankee leaves the team, they grow a beard immediately and grow facial hair immediately. That's something I really don't care about. Their policy, it's their corporation, it's their company. They can do whatever they want. They want to have no beard, no facial hair, do whatever they want. I care about them holding on to wins. I care about them holding on to the division. I found it funny, though, when he's speaking of that, when Johnny Damon first came to the Yankees, people were like, hey, are they going to let him keep that really cool hair and beard he's got going on? Of course they're not. You go to the Yankees, you got to shave all that stuff. Got to shave all that stuff. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep us rolling, going into the 7th inning now. 7th inning. Marinaccio's out. I think Clark Schmidt is in. Let's keep this thing rolling and end this thing out. Yep, Clark Schmidt's in with his 2.8 ERA. Guys, another good guy out of the bull. Our bullpen is solid, man. And now we're starting to hit. We're letting the Rays know you ain't going to catch up that easy. You're not going to catch up that easy. We're pounding them yesterday. We're pounding them today. This is what we needed, man. This is first half Yankee baseball right here when they were 61-23. This is first half Yankees these last couple games. And took 3 out of 4 from the Twins earlier in the week. So we have been winning more than not lately. Imagine if they make fans do that just to enter the ballpark. Well, that'd be a little ridiculous, but yeah. G-Man Choi's up. G-Man Choi was a Yankee at one time. Anybody know that? There's some useless trivia, but it's true. He was a Yankee at one time. Oh, man, let's go. Keep the rain away, too. This game better not rain delay again. No, it looks pretty clear in the Bronx right now. I think Gardini's at this game. I think Gardini is actually at this game. I think he said he was going to the game. I think Gardini's at the game. But I was doing everything with the Jets earlier, and I got something on my Twitter from him, and I didn't look at it yet, but I think it said something about going to the game. When he first started, Bruin, he was a Yankee. G-Man Choi was oh, come on, right against the shift. There's the good old shift. That's going to be a double. I'll tell you the year. I don't know the year, but I'll tell you the year G-Man Choi was a Yankee. He played for the Yankees in 2017. 2017, he played for the Yankees. The Vikings offense, Gunner, the Vikings offense is looking scary. Jefferson is now 6 for 158 and 2 TDs, and it's only the second quarter. Holy crap. 6 for 158 and 2 touchdowns? Wow, who's getting torched on Green? Who's going to the practice squad or getting cut from Green Bay? Yep. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, guys, there he is. See him? Cmon Choi. Yankees. I don't know how well you can see that. But anyway. Yep. 2017. Yeah, it's funny. I only knew that because the announcers were talking about that yesterday when Cmon Choi played for the Yankees. And I got to be honest with you, I didn't really remember that. I looked it up. I actually looked it up, and there he was in a Yankee jersey. He also played for the Angels before that. He played for the Angels, too. I didn't know. He's been really good on the Rays. I know that, man. He's a hard guy to get out. And now, again, they have a guy on second base running in scoring position with nobody out. And the Yankees are can't keep giving up runs here, guys. 10-3 is a huge lead. We're going to win the game. I just want to see him win it smoothly. 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down, go away. That's what we want to see. Anybody new in the base, will subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. There you go. Schmidt struck him out. Good. And the Yankees are off tomorrow, going out on a high. You're playing the Red Sox on Tuesday and Wednesday. You have to win both of those games. I don't care about rivalry. I don't care about, well, they always have battles. You know what? Beat a team that's in last place. Boston is no good this year. The Red Sox are not playing good baseball. They should beat both of those games. These are games you have to win. Have to win. Oh, you remember that, Bruin? Cmon Choi, I really hope this game doesn't get rained out. Listen, they keep talking about rain. If we go into a rain delay, I will see you all on Tuesday. I will see you all on Tuesday. It's Sunday night. I'll be doing that. And then this game, even so, now in the top of the 7th, if they really thought it's going to rain the rest of the night, they'll just call the game. We're already beyond where we're already well beyond the 5th inning, so the Yankees will win this game. They can't possibly go into a 2-3 hour rain delay. Well, I mean, the game has a lot. It's drizzling there now. They've shown it. The game has a lot of implications for first place and stuff. You know, the Rays are fighting for a position. But you know what? I mean, if they got to call the game, they got to call it. That's a strike. That's what I'm saying. Move this game along. Let's move it along so we get beyond the rain. It's supposed to rain there again tomorrow, so lucky they are off tomorrow. The rain delays are murder, man. Murder. Especially when a game you're up 10-3. Get them out. Let's get it moving. Don't enter into a rain delay. These guys already had a long delay today. They don't want to sit on another one. Don't want to sit on another one. Come on, keep him at second base, man. Don't even let this run score. Come on, Schmidt, strike this dude out. Strike this dude out. Let's go. There you go. He did. Schmidt's another good guy out of our bullpen. I said it, man. Marinaccio, another good young guy out of our bullpen. Our bullpen is good, man. Well, Jonathan Loizaga, his ERA is down in the low 4s now. That guy's been money. His ERA has been barely over 1 his past 5 appearances, past 6 appearances. Loizaga's turned it on the second half. The first half, he was horrendous. Now he's turned it on the second half. He's come back to the pitcher that we were used to seeing last year. Gunner, Johnny, did you see my argument on your Metallica reaction video? I did my best to keep it civil out of respect. I didn't see it. No, I'll look at it. Matter of fact, I'll look at it. See my argument on your Metallica reaction video. I did my best to keep it civil out of respect for you. I took it a little personal when I got called a troll and rookie Metallica fan for saying one is their best song. Who called you a troll? Who called you a troll? Oh, I got to look at this now, Gunner. You're not a troll or a rookie Metallica fan for saying one is their best song. Somebody, that had to have been somebody else commenting. That didn't come from me. I grew up, I'm way older than you are, Gunner. So a lot of old school Metallica fans feel that the song won and then led into, Enter Sandman Down the Road, and they called those all Metallica sellout albums. And Justice for All was not a sellout album at all. They think that One was a sellout song. It's definitely not a sellout song. One is one of their greatest songs. And I'm a Metallica fan since their very beginning. So I know a lot about Metallica. I'm going to look that up. I want to see who called you that. I'm looking it up right now, Gunner. Now you got me interested, bro. And by the way, we're talking about Basement Squad Reacts. Our families, my daughter and I started a, that's an out. That's not going anywhere. Good, 3 outs. We started Basement Squad Reacts. Please go to that channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to it. My daughter and I started a music review channel. It's only 2 or 3 weeks old. We're going to upload more videos on it. Life gets busy. She gets busy. We all got things to do. I'm going to go on there with my son as well. So we really are uploading more videos to that channel. It's Basement Squad Reacts. Gunner, I'm looking that up right now, brother. I want to see this. What do you think about the new changes for next season? I love it. You mean no shift? I love the not having the shift out there anymore, but even more so, the pitch, I don't really, I'm kind of 50-50 on the pitch clock, man. I don't know if I really like the pitch clock or not. I think what's happening is we're getting a lot of catering to the average fan. Like having the ghost runner on second base, the automatic runner in the extra innings. I hate that. You got to earn your way on. You got to earn your way on. Shouldn't be given a run because people say these games take too long. They are some long games. I've live streamed on here with you guys and done a 5-hour game before. 5 hours, man. That's long. That is long. But we're diehard baseball fans. We sit here, we're going to do it. I may complain during them, but we're going to do them. And we're back here the next day because that's baseball. They're catering to the average fan with a lot of these things. They want to see quicker games, quicker innings, quicker pitches. I'm not really sure if I like that pitch clock, man. Plus, some pitchers, it's going to really screw them up. Some guys do take a long time in between pitches, and because they need to. Well, we're just going to see. That pitch clock's going to be very interesting next year. Gunner, I'm still looking this up. I want to see it. Boy, oh boy, Gunner, you got me interested, man. I think he deleted his comments. I can't view them anymore. Well, I'm on it right now. Let me see. Wow, the channel's not even that big yet. That one's got 3,300 views. Wow. Gunner, where are you? Oh, there you are. Their best song ever. Oh, yeah, I see your responses to this guy's name, but he had to have deleted them, right? Because I said to you, Metallica has so many masterful songs, and this is one of them for sure. That was my comment back to you. But this guy, I can tell by your reactions. Master of Puppets is my favorite Metallica song. That's legendary right there. The intro and the story of One is what makes it their best song, in my opinion. But when I rock out to Metallica, Master of Puppets is my choice. He did delete his comments. You're right. He deleted them. He deleted them, Gunner. Yeah. He did delete them, man. But I see all your responses to him. So he was getting on you for saying One is their greatest song. It's definitely one of their greatest songs. But yeah, why would he delete his comments? And you're not bothering me, dude. I appreciate you respecting my the channel, but you have every right to go back and forth with somebody on there. You're good there, bro. What do I say about it? You guys can trash talk each other in here where we have multiple types of fans that come in here, from Red Sox fans to Met fans to Dodger fans, to Braves fans. You guys want to talk smack back and forth like Lockport and Gardini always do? That's fine. I always just say no caps, no cursing in here. That's what I ask. That's it. Going back and forth with a troll, if you do that in the comments, Gunner, I'm fine with that. That's fine. No caps means people are getting angry and taking things personally. So no caps and no cursing. That's it. That's all I ask. The rest of it, we have all types of sports trash talk that goes on in here because that's what you're supposed to do. It's fun. It's all in fun. Nothing should be taken personally between a Met and Yankee fan, a Red Sox and Yankee fan, or Braves and Met fans, which we've had in here before too. Everything happens in the basement. That's what makes this chat room not the biggest, but the best, because we all do a bunch of different things in here. We're all a bunch of different personalities, different fans of different teams. That's what happens when you're in the basement. The New York Jets are right here in the basement. They've been in the basement before I was even in the basement. So, yeah. Bruin, personally, I think that getting rid of the shift is just silly. You don't like the shift going away. Okay. Lou is the same way. Lunicorn, he likes the shift. The shift is just playing defense, learn to adjust. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It is a defensive strategy. That'd be like going in football and telling some football defenses, hey, you can't play zone anymore. Or, you know, you can't crack, you can't have 8 in the box anymore. You know, stuff like that. So, no, I get it. The shift is just playing defense. But I do feel that they're doing it. First of all, the shift does a lot of things. The shift would have never worked in the 70s or the 80s or the 90s or even the early 2000s. It wouldn't have. Why? Because teams knew how to manufacture runs. Teams knew how to bunt. Teams knew how to steal bases. Nobody does that stuff anymore. That's why the shift is effective now. They're not worried about a guy dropping a bunt. And guys knew how to hit opposite field. Are there still players like this today that can do those things? Of course there are, but there's obviously not a lot of them, or the shift would have never come around. The shift is there because there's not enough guys that can hit to the opposite field, not enough guys that know how to drop a bunt. I would drop a bunt every time I came up. You're giving me a free base. Free base. Why would you not drop a bunt? That would take the shift away all on its own. Stealing bases. People don't do that anymore. It pulls everybody out of position now. So the shift is around. It's a sign of what baseball is today compared to what it was yesterday. Today, guys don't do the small ball things that yesterday did. That's why the shift is there. The shift is there because they have no fear of a bunt or a hit to opposite field. They have no fear of it. So that's why they do the shift. That's why the shift is even here. That's how much baseball has become a home run or nothing league with most teams like the Yankees. That's why they haven't made it to the World Series, because they don't have that. They don't even have some small ball in. None. The last true small ball guy was Brett Gardner. So the pitch count, the pitch clock, I don't know if I'm really going to like the pitch clock. The automatic runner on second base, I can't see how anybody likes that. I can't see how anybody likes the automatic runner on second base. I can't stand that. I'm a little old school with some stuff. See, like a little old school with some things when it comes to some rules. The shift is playing defense. I understand both ends of that argument. So it's hard to tell a team that certain things can't. They've done it in basketball over the course of time. It took hand checking away. There's a lot of things you can't do to open up the offense more. So it's different. Levy, welcome back into the basement, brother. Welcome back into the basement. Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Levy says you watched the Browns-Panthers game. I didn't see it. Usually I'm a Bills fan, but that game had me sweating. What, did you bet on the game? Did you bet on that Browns-Panthers? I think the Browns won, though, right? And here's Cabrera, who hit a 2-run homer in the second inning, by the way. Cabrera's starting to get some hits. He's above the Mendoza line now. He's above the Mendoza line. He's batting .207. So congratulations to Cabrera, by the way, who did hit his first major league home run in the second inning. The 2-run shot. I didn't come on here until the third inning. once we got the live stream able to go again. So we didn't get on here till third inning. But I did see it, though, and it was a beautiful shot, man. This kid deserves to start hitting because he's doing it in the field. He's already doing it great in the field. He's really been doing it well in the field, man. So, and I don't think they're going to be sending him down anytime soon. Not with a valuable player like that, playing all the positions, playing multiple positions anyway, maybe not all of them, but playing at least 4 of them since he's come up. And now he's starting to hit. And that's it, man. Once you start hitting, man, you're invaluable to this team now. And he's a young player. All right, now we got a guy on second on a wild pitch. Did he go? Oh, he didn't even try to run to second. Why? That was a pass ball. You're not paying attention? Donaldson's on first. I don't know why he didn't run to second. Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, Donaldson is on first with nobody out. Tampa Bay tonight's going to win by 2 touchdowns. What do you guys think about tonight? What's the score? I say Tampa Bay's going to win 27-13. The Buccaneers will win tonight 27-13. I don't see the Cowboys doing much. I'm just not a Cowboy fan. I just believe they're overhyped year in and year out. And they do nothing every year. I don't care what they do in the regular season. I could care less because they get to the playoffs and they're out immediately. Bruin. I heard they're making the bases bigger. Are they making the bases bigger next season? Are they really? Are they really? So it'll be easier for because they want more runs. They want the 14-12 game all the time. They want the 15-13 game and have some guy that's not normally a pitcher, but maybe pitched in Little League or in high school at one time, like they had yesterday with the guy throwing lobs. The one Stanton teed off on yesterday. The guy was just lobbing them. He was like lobbing them over the plate. Levy. No, I didn't bet, but I hated what Baker said about it. I know, man. What is up with Baker Mayfield, man? What is this guy? Why is this guy? You know, it's funny. Like Richard Sherman said it, I think last year or the year before. He was like, why are we watching Baker Mayfield on all these commercials? Seriously, what has this guy ever done? Has he paid Manning? Like, what has he done? Why are we looking at Baker Mayfield on commercials? What has this guy done? He's done nothing. He's done nothing. Baker Mayfield had Odell, Jarvis Landry, right? Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. You have a great offense, dude. You can't win. You can't win with that team. You can't go further than one round of the playoffs. That is embarrassing, man. This guy talks crap. This team got rid of you because you couldn't get it done with an offense, a real offense, man. How many people can say they have OBJ and Jarvis Landry as their receivers and 2 stud running backs, and you can't win with that team and you're talking trash? I never understood the Baker Mayfield hype. I never understood it, man. I never understood either. Like Richard Sherman said, why is this guy? Why are we seeing him on all these commercials? What has he done? What has he done to deserve to be on all these commercials? I don't get it. I really don't get it. There's a big hype around Baker Mayfield. Is he a bad quarterback? No. But is he this great guy that we should be looking at all the time? No. I think he's an above average quarterback at best. So I hear you on that, Levy. I hear you on that, bro. Gunner, Tampa wins 35-15. Trayvon Diggs gets absolutely toasted. We'll see, man. We will definitely see. We'll definitely see what's up with that, man. That's good. That's a great. You're really calling a blowout. I said, what did I say? 27-13. We're close. I just the Cowboys. What do they do? What do the Cowboys do that they deserve all this this chat? And the analysts every day, the Patriots, the Patriots. Come on. The Cowboys will be better than them, but I'm just saying. All right, going to the 8th inning now, guys. Up 10-3. We should really be wrapping this up pretty quickly. What's the Giants score right now? Let's see if we got anything on Herman. And don't worry, Gunner, I am emailing you back right after this game. Right after I shut the stream when the game's over, I'm going to email you all the information right back. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So look for that, Gunner, right when we're done. I don't have all these scores in front of me, man. Oh, Giants are close. It's the Titans 13-6. 13-6, but 13-6 Titans. So the Giants are actually still in that game. I come from a New York Giants household also, man. And only me and two of my cousins are the only Jet fans in the entire household. And by the way, next Sunday, I am going to the Giants game with my son. So I will be at the New York Giants Panthers game next Sunday, Levy. And Levy, yeah, I'll be seeing Baker Mayfield next Sunday when we go see the Giants. So I'll be going to a Giant game next week. But after that, I'll be at a few Jets games. So that's because that's my team, the Jets. But I don't mind the Giants. And my son's a Giant fan, so we're going to take them. Let's see. Levy, no, I didn't bet. I read that already. Gunner, Tampa wins. I read that already. Levy, it showed today that he wasn't the guy. Clowney had, I think, 3 or 4 tip throws, and the Browns got 1 interception. Also, Mayfield got sacked multiple times. Love it. Love it, Levy. Good. So the Panthers did win that. I mean, the Browns did win that game. Good. Good. Baker, I just don't understand the hype with Baker Mayfield. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. You and Sam Darnold are on the same team, the first and third pick in the 2018 draft, or 2017 draft, right? The first and the third. And you both are fighting for a starting position on a new team. And I'm not even hating on Sam Darnold. I like Sam Darnold. I'm a Jet fan. He got a raw deal in New York. He's not playing very well with the Panthers. So when I said, wait till he has some real team, he'll play better. And he really hasn't. I think Sam Darnold's going to be, he's going to be in the league like 14 years. He's going to be that journeyman Colt McCoy kind of quarterback. Colt McCoy. He'll be like that. He's going to be a backup on a lot of teams, but he knows the playbook. He has the respect of the guys around him. That's what Darnold's going to be. He's going to be a journeyman veteran backup for probably about 12 to 14 years in this league. That's what he's going to be. Because he's always prepared. Everybody says he's prepared. He just doesn't do it on the field. And I really wanted him to do well with the Jets. He's a very humble kid. I wanted him to do really well on the Jets, and he just didn't do it. I thought he'd do better on the Panthers, and he just didn't. He just didn't. So I don't know how I can't really defend Darnold anymore. I just think he's going to be a guy that'll still be in the league for quite a few years as a backup. Bruin, come on, Giants. Yeah. Giants, 13-6, they're in it. They're definitely in it. It's in the third quarter. You love his passion. Steelers winning urinate trees. That's funny, Gunner. Good. I'm going to do a review on the Jet game, by the way. I'm going to do a review on it. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be nasty. And it'll probably be pretty quick. So I'm definitely going to do one. I don't know if I'm doing it tonight or tomorrow, but I'm doing one. I promise you. I'm doing one. Listen to this. That's why for all the people that ask me why I didn't do the draft when the Jets in April, they won the draft. Why I didn't do anything? Why I didn't do any review on the Jets draft? It's why. I've seen the movie before. I've seen the Watch Out for the Jets movie many times before. Like, remember when the Jets got Kelechi Osemele for the line, Le'Veon Bell, Tremaine Johnson? Watch out for the Jets, man. We're coming. We got all these great veterans. Watch out for the Jets. What do we do? Nothing. Zero. Got embarrassed in every game. That's what we did. Got embarrassed in every game. So I've seen the movie before. Yeah, we had a great draft. Yes, I don't know what these players are going to become one day, but until you get the right coaching staff in there. Now, listen, I'm not even going to hate on Saleh too much, but this year, I'll tell you what, if the Jets win 3 games and they get blown out a lot, he's going to be gone. And I hope Sean Payton actually does come back next year. I'd love to see Sean Payton coach this team. If Sean Payton coached this Jets offense, wow, then maybe you'll see some competition from the Jets. I know people can tell me all day long it's only one game. Listen, every real Jet fan is already feeling the way I do. Same movie. We're mowing right on down, Clark Schmidt. We're almost out of this inning. We're almost ready to wrap this thing up before it starts raining again. Gunner, last season after they lost to the Chiefs, his reaction was, quote, "I can finally stop pretending we're going to the Super Bowl," end quote. There you go. That's right. Just like me today after the Jet loss, I can finally stop pretending that the Jets are going to look like a different team. Levy, well, that's it for me. Got to go to work tomorrow, and it's already in Germany. Brother, well, you're our Germany resident. I didn't know you were from Germany, bro. We have an Australian, a resident Australian in the basement, too, Mikhailov, man. So, okay, brother. Have a good day. We always appreciate you stopping through the basement, Levy. Good seeing you, brother. And subscribe, bell notice, and like button. If you've done it, get other people to do it. We're almost at 1,000 subs. Thanks for all your input, Levy. All right. Well, the Yankees got out of that inning. Well, we only got one more top of the ninth to go, and then that's it for this. And that'll be it for this game, and we can move on with our lives, and then watch the Cowboys get embarrassed tonight, which will be fun. Didn't they open up against the Bucs last year on Thursday night? I think they were the Thursday night opening game last year, and they lost to the Bucs. But I think that Brady is on a mission, even more of a mission this year, because he lost in the playoffs last year. You know, that doesn't sit well with real winners like him. And I'm not a big Brady fan, but I mean, come on, guys. It's Tom Brady, and he's been to 10 Super Bowls and won 7 of them. And for people to say he's a system quarterback, well, no, I'm sorry, man. You go to 10 Super Bowls, it's not luck. It's not luck. It's not a system. It's him. He's a big reason why he went to 7, you know. It's the way it is, man. Guys that can last that long and be that competitive and that in shape and that driven at the age he's at. Even LeBron James is in his late 30s and still putting up numbers. Still putting up a lot of numbers. And he went to 8 finals in a row. No one's ever gotten 8 finals in a row. And for all, oh, yeah, well, he only won 4 of them. You know what? Forget all that. Guys that can play that deep at that level, the age they're at, it's unheard of. It doesn't happen very often. And they're playing at elite levels. So I think they're going to embarrass the Cowboys tonight, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Everybody likes to see the Cowboys, and especially the Patriots, get embarrassed. So good stuff. Good times. Good times. All right, here we go, Yankees. I don't even want to – I want this game to end. I don't even want them to score more runs. We got enough. It's up 10-3. Let's just keep it rolling. I want to eat dinner and enjoy the rest of the Sunday night. This Yankees, thank you, New York Yankees, for calming me down from that Jet debacle. I'll do a review on the Jets. I'm going to upload a review tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't know which one, when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. And it's going to be mean. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be nasty. And the Jets deserve every piece of it. Every single piece of it. They deserve it. Bethencourt just – well, I can't get on him too much, man. He went toward the dugout. I don't blame him for not wanting to fall in there. Anyway, guys, we'll the Bills or the Titans next Monday night. I'm doing that for sure. Bills, Titans, Monday Night Football. Be right here in the basement. And Gunner, I promise you, man, be right here in the basement, and everything's going to work, man. It's a week away. Everything's going to be working strong, and we're going to be doing that one. No issues at all. None. None. So it look like there's a lot of people. Man, this game was supposed to be a 1:35 start. For the people that are still there, they've been there 5 hours already. Whoa, Higgy almost knocked one out of the park. Higgy almost knocked one out of the park. I want to see Aaron Judge hit 56. I love how, because he didn't homer in the last 4 games in a row, people are like, what's the matter? What's wrong with Judge? Why is he hitting home runs? It's only been 4 games, guys, 4 in a row. So what? It's not going to hit one every day. It's not going to hit one every day. Who are we missing today? I think a lot of people are football crazy. No Michael Jeremiah. No Lockport. No Rick the Ninja. Rick the Ninja wasn't even here today. He's probably still been out of shape over the Jets, too. He's a Jet fan. Come on. Higgy's had an hour at out already. Feels like it's been an hour. He's working the counts, though, working them up. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep this basement rolling, man. We're almost at 1,000 subs. We're going to get there. Basement mentality is all about that. Everything starts in the basement. You emerge from the depths and you work your way into your short-term goals. Our short-term goal here is what? 1,000 subs. What's the Jets' short-term goal? We're going to do it this year, guys. We're going to do it. Watch out for the New York Jets. We had the best draft. We won April. We won all these new linemen. We got these new toys on offense. We got new receivers, new running backs, new offensive linemen. We got a quarterback that is mobile, but he makes dumb decisions in preseason and throws to players that aren't on his team and runs for extra yards when he literally just ran out of bounds and blows his knee out in a meaningless game, in a meaningless preseason game. That's what our quarterback does. Zach Wilson. That's bad decision-making right there. You stretch for extra yards. You don't even get touched. You tear your MCL in your knee. Now you're out 4 to 8 weeks, even though they said 2, which we all know is a joke. So he's 4 to 8. He won't even be back to week 4. So from the time of the injury to there, that's like 6 to 8 weeks, is it not? Because he wanted to run for extra yards in a preseason game that you didn't even need to do. You're not even in a quarterback competition. The job is already yours. It's already yours. So why are you stretching for extra yards, man? And he gets hurt. And does that mean that we would have beaten the Ravens today had Zach been in? No, it doesn't mean that. It just means that you're our franchise guy. You're supposed to be the guy that's supposed to be the Jets quarterback for the next few years, just like Mark Sanchez was supposed to be, and Geno Smith was supposed to be, and Sam Darnold was supposed to be, right? And dare I say, Christian Hackenberg was actually a draft pick of the Jets who never saw 1 minute of live action outside of a preseason game. Christian Hackenberg. Remember that? Mike McCagnon actually didn't choose Patrick Mahomes. Yes, we took Jamal Adams at 6 in that draft. So it's not like we picked some bum. But once Jamal Adams became good, we're like, hey, we got to get rid of you. You're playing a little too good for the Jets. But instead of taking Mahomes, it's because McCagnon thought we had our quarterback already, Christian Hackenberg. Can you imagine that? That's a true story. It's a true story. There's 1 and there's 2. Double play, Miguel Andahar. Thank you. So that's what it is for that. Oh, Rick, man. Rick the Ninja. We just spoke about you. Rick the Ninja shows up. We just spoke about who the missing cellar dwellers were. Rick, what happened to the Jets stream today? I lost all my access to everything that I have for the Jets. I lost it all. So it's what happened to the Jets stream and what happened to the Jets. The Jets showed up like the Jets normally do. That's the Jets we know, what we saw out there today. Trash, garbage. The defense actually did show up to play. They actually contained Lamar in the first half. They showed up to play today. The defense did. The offense looks like they normally do. Hey, man, here's our plays. We're going to fake a handoff to you. You run long, and then you run a fake out, run back in. I'll throw it the minute you turn around, and you guys block. That's what it seems the Jets' offense is today. And nobody could block, by the way. No one could block, right? This new revamped line, and no one can block. Forget about Becton and Dwayne Brown being out. That's one part of the line. What about the rest of the line? What happened today? What a joke. Angry Buffalo sports fan. Hey, brother, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button because there's plenty of Bills Mafia that subscribe to this channel, bro. Plenty of them, and there's a few of them in here right now. That's what we do. We have all types of fans in here. And yes, until the Jets change ownership, I agree with you. They are not going to change. It's a loser mentality in that building. Loser mentality, losing culture, losing ways. That's why I said Jordan Whitehead comes from the championship Buccaneers. He comes from championship caliber, championship mentalities. He's come in with that attitude of winning, and these young guys will get it, and we'll get it together. These guys are going to bring it together. I know it's one game, and I love that they have a guy that has come from a championship team like the Buccaneers, a team that you're used to fighting to win. You expect to win. He's got to come here now and expect that this team, a lot of these guys on this team expect to lose. And when you start losing, they don't know how to come back and win. They don't know how to win games. They just don't know how to win games. Thanks, brother. Thank you, angry Buffalo sports fan. Yep, thank you. I appreciate you, man. That's much appreciated. The defense looked good. The Jets defense did look good. Wasn't impressed by the Ravens today. Yeah. Just what? Yeah, they weren't. They were lucky they were playing the Jets. Quite honestly, they were lucky they were playing the Jets. Lamar was contained in that first half. He was. Listen, I don't have a problem with the Jets defense. I have no problem with their defense. The problem is they're on the field the whole game because our offense does nothing. What does our offense do? 1st and 10, 2nd and 20, 3rd and 30, punt. Or we throw an interception or fumble or anything else besides move the ball forward in the right direction. We don't do that. We don't like doing that. Pretty sure Whitehead was teammates with Bills cornerback Dane Jackson in college. I don't know, Gunner. I don't know. But I do like the fact that he's on the Jets team with a winning attitude. He's just got to understand there's a lot of losing culture in this team, in this organization. I mean, you know what's funny? The Jets are so bad and been so bad for so long that us diehard Jet fans, 4 decades I'm into this dumpster fire, right? Over 4 decades. We're at the point where we want to see better losses. Like better, like show up. Like show that you actually tried to beat a team that's better than you today. The Ravens are a better team, but they were beatable today. To your point, angry Buffalo sports fan, I'm going to think of a quicker name for you. To your point, the Ravens were actually very beatable today. They weren't that impressive. The Jets should have beaten them today. They just should have been more competitive today, at least. More competitive. They weren't even that. They weren't even that. Our usual offensive weapon, our field goal kicker, is the only one that scores points. That's our offensive weapon. Our offensive weapon is our field goal kicker. Watch out, because we're going to get another 3 points right now. Right, Rick. Virtually nothing from the offense, bro. Nothing. Again, this is not on the defense. You know what the Jets did today, what the Yankees looked like in August? Our pitching, like our defense, did everything in its power to keep the game within reach. And what does our offense do? Nothing. Nothing. Zero. We could barely get past the 50-yard line. So, yeah, Rick, apologize for not having the stream on, but I'm going to do a review. Like I said, I lost my access, man. I lost my access to everything for a while. I don't know what the hell's been going on. It's been a rough week on doing these live streams. It's been a rough week. That happened against Buffalo also when I did the Buffalo game. And it's just been a rough week in the basement, man. Rough week. But overall, the Yankees have been winning. They're dominating this game again. So at least they scored more. The Yankees have scored more runs, more than the Jets did today. That's what I'm looking for. They scored more than the Jets did today. I want to see if we can get an update on Herman. Herman got pulled in the first inning. I'm still not getting any updates. I don't know if that's good or bad or what. Does anybody see anything on Domingo Herman, why he was pulled after 14 pitches? Anybody? He was pulled after 14 pitches. You know, I don't know why they're not showing this. They're not giving me anything. Oh, Joe, what's up, brother? Joe, what's happening, man? You showed up in the basement. Joe is a veteran in the basement. He's a veteran in the comments. He's a veteran from the football season. What's going on, Joe? Yeah, Rick the Ninja, the analogies between the sports is exactly where it's at because it's very, very doable. I'm trying to find this. If I can't find it quickly, I'll just forget about it. You know, I can't find it. They're not giving me any updates on Herman. Just forget it. Joe Expo, man, what's up, brother? I'm happy to see you in here. Even though you hate baseball, you're here to pay respects to the basement. That's what all the cellar dwellers are here for, man. We all are fans and respecting each other, and that's what the basement's all about. What's going on, Joe? I missed a few things here. Gunner, I'm pretty sure Whitehead was a teammate. I read that. Rick, virtually nothing from. I read that. Angry Buffalo. I think that's what I'll call you. Angry Buffalo. What do you think of Sauce today? He was okay. I mean, you knew he was going to get targeted. I think he had a miscommunication back there with LaMarcus Joyner when they gave up that 55-yard touchdown. It looked like they had a miscommunication going on there. Overall, I think he had a pretty decent day. I mean, we can't expect him to come out of college and not give up anything. So you knew he was going to get tested today. He's going to get tested every week. The guy does run his mouth a lot, so he's going to have to back it up. He's already said he's going to lead a Hall of Fame. He's going to leave a Hall of Fame legacy with the Jets in his career here. He's talking a big game. He's going to have to back that up. There's going to be a lot of pressure on him and a lot of testing on him. And I'm not going to call him the next Darrelle Revis yet, like a lot of Jet fans are doing. Oh, we got our next Revis. We don't know if we have our next Darrelle Revis. That's a pretty tall order, man, to come in with. I just want to see a solid shutdown corner, a true cornerback, so we can start using our safeties and move them up in coverage. That's what we need. We need guys that can shut down the corners and be comfortable leaving our cornerbacks in man coverage. That way you can do a hell of a lot more with the defense. You can package a lot more things together. You can do a lot more blitzing and things like that. When you know 9 out of 10 times you got the guy back there that's going to be able to handle single man coverage. I think Sauce will be that. I really do. So, really do. I appreciate it, Joe. Right back at you, man. Much appreciated. Angry Buffalo. I don't watch baseball going on TV. I don't watch baseball on TV, but I'll never turn down a chance to go to a game. Hell yeah, man. Come on. Going to games is the greatest, no matter what sport you like, man. Basketball, hockey, baseball, football, whatever. There's nothing like going to a game. And doesn't it always seem when you go to a game, doesn't it seem like the game, you get there and it's over? Like the games go by so fast, whether it's baseball, any one of those sports. My son and I go to a lot of games, and I went to a lot of games growing up with my father. Just like you get there and the game is over. It's like, what happened? How are we already in the 5th inning, 8th inning? You go to a football game, it's first quarter, you're just sitting down, boom, 4th quarter, game's over. If you go to the Jet game, actually the first quarter starts and the game's over in the first quarter. So when you go to a Jet game, it's actually over the same quarter it started. But you still stay until the 4th to see how bad it gets. Like watching a bad movie, you're still watching because you can't believe it can get any worse. And you can't take your eyes off it, you know? That's what the Jets are. That's what the Jets are. So, well, here we go. Top of the 9th. It's 1 out. G-Man Choi's up. We've already established they did play for the Yankees in 2017. And we should be getting out of this inning hopefully soon. Why do they have Clay Holmes in there today? Clay Holmes, our closer is pitching in a 7-run inning. 7-run 9th inning. Why are we wasting our closer in a game where we have a 7-run lead with 1 out in the 9th? Why are we wasting him? Don't you think you might? I know you were off tomorrow, but why would you even put our closer out there? And Chapman, by the way, should be coming back soon from his leg infection from a tattoo. Well, there's G-Man Choi getting another. Here we go with an RBI, 10-4. 10-4. Anyway, Chapman got a leg infection from a tattoo. So he was on the 15-day IL. Now, I don't know how that happens. I have tattoos. I haven't gotten them in years, and I probably aren't getting any more. But I'm just saying, I never got an infection from one. But I guess it could happen if you go into the wrong place and they have dirty needles or whatever. But you're a multi-millionaire like Chapman or any one of these other players are. Wouldn't you have the top of the line tattoo artist working on you anyway? Right? Wouldn't you have the best? Amen. Angry Buffalo. Yep. Never. Yeah. Amen. That's right. Never turned down a chance to go to a game. I'm going, by the way, guys, like I said, I'm going to the New York Giants versus the Panthers game next week. My son is a Giants fan, not a Jet fan. And he's very smart because at least the Giants have won Super Bowls here and there over the course of time. Not struggle with the stress of the Jets, but because we got the great relationship we have, I'm taking them to a Giant Panther game next week. So I will be there, Giants Panthers, next Sunday. I'll be at that game. So I won't be live streaming the Jets next week, but I will be the following week live streaming the Jets, Rick the Ninja, and all the other people that want to see some real uproarness. You guys think I could flip out on the Yankees? When you see me do the Jets, it's like really do the Jets. I'm going to do a review of the Jets, and that's not going to be anything like it would be live, but it's going to be worth the watch anyway. I may just do that review tonight. If not, tomorrow morning for sure. But yeah, man, it's good, man. coming on today. You guys make me want to come on here. I love coming on here doing these these live streams. I like doing the reviews as well, but I've only been live streaming for 6 weeks now, maybe 7, maybe it's almost at 7 weeks now. And this is much more fun than doing the upload, because you're talking to the thing, you upload a video, and then you walk away and see who views it or whatever. But when you're doing live stream, man, we're in here with the chat. We feel like we're with it. We feel like we're all hanging out together every time we're on here. So this is a lot of fun. You guys really make me look forward to coming on here. I really, really appreciate it. You guys make this channel happen, not me. I just show up. And thank you to my wife who pushed me to come on here. I wasn't going to do the Yankee game. I wasn't going to come on. I was so angry over the Jet loss. And Rick the Ninja, you know what I'm talking about. The Jets will freaking get your blood boiling. You don't want to do anything. Even though we should expect these kind of losses. We shouldn't be so dumb as to buying in to the crap that they lay out to us year in and year out. And yes, I really do believe Joe Douglas has done everything he can to form a team. Listen, everything's out there this year. If Sal and them don't get it done, then we need a new coaching staff. And I don't believe in changing coaching staffs every couple of years. But whatever the case, I wasn't doing it. But now that I've come into the room, the Yankee game just ended. The Yankees won 10-3. But I'm just giving a shout out to you guys, because I feel so much better now, because I came on and we all hung out in the chat and we watched the Yankees increase their lead to 5.5 games now, 6 over the Blue Jays. And shout out to the Orioles, who are 73-67, 11 games out, but they're fighting for wild card. Guys, yep, great dad move, Rick. Hell yeah, man. My son and I got a great relationship, man. He's a Giants fan. We're going. And I have a Lawrence Taylor jersey I will be wearing to that game. So I will be there wearing a Lawrence Taylor jersey next Sunday at the Giant game. And I don't mind the Giants. I really don't mind them. So going there to watch it will be fun. It's going to be a blast, actually, man, to be there and hanging out with my son for the day. We love going to games together. So, and then I'll be going to the Jet Dolphin game, other Jet games this season. Some of them I can't make it to. So anyway, guys, this has been real. I'm glad you all showed up today. I'll do a Jets review tonight or tomorrow, but I am going to do one because they deserve the anger that's coming at them. And otherwise, if you're new, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. I'm out, guys, Sunday dinner time, and I will see you all on Tuesday, Yankees, Red Sox.